pagbati na may ngiti sa aking mga labi. Naghahanap ba kayo ng makakatuwang sa pagre-review ng inyong anak? Meron yan sa DepEd. Ang ETUlay online tutorial ay libre at handog ng ating kagawaran sa pangunguna ng OUA ICTS EdTech. Ito ay isang proyektong makatutulong sa mga mag-aaral, katuwang ang mga magulang o kasama sa kani-kanilang tahanan para masagutan at maunawaan ang mga modules. Hangad din ng programang ETUlay ang matulungan ang ating mga guro sa kanilang mga blended learning classes. Ang ating ETUlay ay mula kinder hanggang senior high school. Bukod sa academics, meron din tayong mga special programs gaya ng All is Wellness, Reading and Math Remediation, Storytelling, Mommy Tech Talks, Classes sa Gramatika, Speech Class, Financial Literacy, at marami pang iba. Pinalawig din ng ETUlay ang ating Alive program para sa mga mag-aaral mula grade 1 hanggang grade 3. Gayun din ay mayroon tayong ALS program at SPED tutorials na makasisigurong makakamit ng lahat ang inclusive education. May SPED hotline na rin para sa inyong mga katanungan patungkol sa special education. Kaya, subaybayan mula Lunes hanggang Biyernes, mula 9:00 ng umaga hanggang 7:00 ng gabi ang ating ETUlay. Sa ating pagtutulungan, maiaangat natin ang bawat isa. Ating itutulay ang pagkatuto upang di mapigil ang pag-aaral ng kabataang Pilipino. Itulay natin ito, sulong edukalidad.
Mabuhay! Good day to all! I am your tutor Madge. Welcome to ETUlay, a free online tutorial, an initiative of the Department of Education, Information and Communications Technology Service, Educational Technology Unit, ICTS EdTech. This program is aimed at helping and assisting learners from kindergarten, senior high school, ALS, Alive, and SPED learners. Aside from answering the modules, the ETUlay is offering programs which you will surely look forward to. Together with our parents and teachers, the ETUlay will bridge the gaps where difficulty and ease meet in learning new knowledge and skills. So, let us prepare our modules, pen and paper. Ready your mind to see and hear worthwhile and interesting lessons. Let us now study and learn, together with our volunteer online tutors. Tara na!
Tuesday is Choose English Day. From 1 p.m. to 4:20 p.m., join your equipped and efficient elementary English tutors as they bring fun and exciting learning in the world of English. Let us help make your educational journey in English easier and simpler. Every Tuesday, 1 p.m. to 4:20 p.m. Only here at ETUlay official Facebook page and YouTube channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Good afternoon, maayong hapon to everyone who's watching us through our official
Yes, at magandang hapon sa lahat ng mga mag-aaral, guro at mga magulang na nakatutok sa atin ngayong hapon. It's Tuesday at alam niyo naman, kapag Tuesday, it's Choose English Day.
and still on screen ang inyong alas sa English 4. This is Tutor Ace.
At ang inyo namang pong katuwang tungo sa karunungan, this is Tutor Ann, all the way from the land of sweet surprises, Negros Occidental.
Still seeing and believing the champions in you. We are your online tutors for English 4.
Ayan, Tutor Ace. Good afternoon. How are you? How are you today? It's the first day of March, Tutor Ace.
That is correct, Shooter. And actually, I'm feeling kind of under the weather right now. Pero that's never gonna stop me from, syempre, na-miss natin yung mga champion learners natin na last week. So this is not gonna stop me from having our tutorial session this afternoon dahil miss na miss ko ang ating mga champion learners dito sa English 4. How about you, Tutor Ann? How are you doing this afternoon?
Yes, exactly, Tutor A. So laban lang kahit na you're not really feeling that 100% well today. At of course, yes, you're right. We missed our tuties last week. Kasi nga kami ni Tutor Ace medyo busy. We were able to attend a training last week. So talagang dalawa kaming wala last week. But thanks to Tutor Jess, right? Tutor Ace?
That is correct. Cheater Jess, thank you thank you talaga sa pag halili sa amin nung last Tuesday. I'm sure that you and our champion learners definitely had a great time sa inyong tutorial session nung nakaraang linggo. So thank you so much for that one.
And of course, Tutor Ace, bago natin simulan nating online tutorial this afternoon, we have a few reminders for our tuties. Simulan na natin, Tutor Ace, with
Yes, syempre, wag natin kalimutan. Do not forget to always exercise respect sa ating comment section. Napaka-importante yan. At ano pa ba yung dapat nilang gawin, Tutor Ann?
of course, kailangan din nilang, of course, i-share, they should help us share our online tutorial session this afternoon at nang marami pa ang makasabay sa atin ngayong hapong ito. The more kids who would watch us, the more kids who would be able to learn, 'di ba? Marami din tayong matutulungan, 'di ba? Kaya nga ika nga nila, 'di ba? Sharing is caring, kaya share lang ng share, mga dear cuties.
That is correct. At kanina, Tutor Ann, as I was scrolling through the comment section, nakita ko some of our students were already able to share our tutorial session for this afternoon. So speaking of which, why don't we go ahead and proceed sa ating comment section? Let's give a shout out sa ating mga active participants ngayong hapon. Allow me to start with, syempre, ang pinakauna na palagi nauuna sa ating stream. We have none other than Yana Rain Leonardo. Good afternoon, Yana Rain from Tilapayong Elementary School. Hello, hello. Thank you for tuning in. Mary Sofia Camacho, good afternoon as well. Who else do we have here? We have John Brandon Ricaldi. Good afternoon din sa iyo. Carl Gian S. Lee. Hello, hello. Good afternoon. Sino pa ba?
Yes, we also have here Joanna Christine Contreras, Jacob Tenorio Estrella. Good afternoon. Kian Cloud Silva, Kathleen Ray Yu, Eileen Ukot. Good afternoon. Dennis Barongan, Enrico Dalupan. We also have here Clyde Liam Mangiliman from Santa Rita Elementary School. Lawton Evangelista III. Good afternoon. We also have here Martin Anog, Liel John Pamintuan, Lorene Mendoza, magandang hapon sa iyo. And Jason Francisco, I'm waiting to see McPrince's name here. Tutor Ace.
I believe I was able to see his name earlier while we were doing our introduction. Yun nga lang, napakarami ng, if we're gonna scroll down, we're like nasa a proportion pa lang tayo ng ating comment section. Ang haba na, ang dami na. As much as we would want to greet everyone, syempre we don't, unfortunately, we are limited when it comes to time, but nevertheless, we feel your presence and we are very, very thankful for that. And syempre, isang pang malakasang good afternoon sa inyong lahat. And thank you always for tuning in and sharing our tutorial session for this afternoon. And Tutor Ann, what else do we have up in store ngayong hapon para sa ating champion learners?
Actually, Tutor Ace, nakita ko na nga. Talagang hinahanap-hanap talaga, no, si McPrince. Well, actually, he's been like present since day one of our online tutorial.
Correct.
Kaya parang hindi ko siya, talagang hahanap-hanapin mo siya. He's here actually, of course. Hello, McPrince, Precious, Zaira, Gian. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon once again. At eto na nga, Tutor Ace, we will be presenting to them our quarter 3 week 2 English for champs. Kaya sisimulan ko na with, of course, Prince Lith Niepes of Francisco Benitez Elementary School. Ayan, and this is his work. If you could still recall our additional exercise for our last week's lesson, for you to be able to write wishes and how to brush your teeth. So here's the outputs of our weekly champs for quarter three, week two. Ayan, good job sa'yo, ma prince.
And our next champion, Tutor Ann, after McPrince. By the way, McPrince, congratulations. Siyempre, we have none other than Heavenly Tangian of San Roque Elementary School. Congratulations, Heavenly. At ito naman yung preview ng work ni Heavenly no, for last week. So once again, congratulations. Who's our next champion learner, Tutor Ann?
Yes, for our next champion learner, we have your Yana Rain Leonardo of Tilapayong Elementary School, and this is her work. Very good, Yana. Next to her,
Yes, our next champion learner, we have Gian G. Leyva of Francisco Benitez Elementary School. And speaking of which, Ma'am Merwin Sese, hello, hello, good afternoon. Thank you so much palagi sa suporta mo and for also being the English teacher ng ating mga champion learners from Francisco Benitez Elementary School. Thank you talaga.
and of course, hindi rin pahuhuli, Tutor A, si Eileen Joy C. Okot of New Corella Central Elementary School SPED Center. And this is a preview of her work. Ayan. So very good. Good job, Eileen.
And our next champion for week two, quarter three, we have Jairomir Balila, still of Francisco Benitez Elementary School. Congratulations, Jairomir. Here's a preview of his work.
And of course, we have here Jacob T. Estrella from Benitez Elementary School. And here's his work. Ayan. Good job, Jacob.
All right, our next champ, I'm not so sure, baka medyo nagdi-delay lang sa end ko, but okay, eto na. Eto na, Lawton C. Evangelista III from Francisco Benitez Elementary School, quarter three, week two champ. Congratulations, Lawton. All right, and eto naman yung preview ng work ni Lawton for our activity for week two. Ayun, ang galing-galing. How to brush my teeth. Thank you so much, Lawton.
And of course, we also have here Precious Sofia Geral from Francisco Benitez Elementary School. And here's a preview of her work. Ayan, good job sa'yo, Precious Sofia. Next, we have here Joyce Ann Manuel from San Pedro Villa Concepcion Elementary School. And here's her work. Ayan, ang galing-galing. And then, Tutor Ace?
Yes, we have here Clint Cedric Tabieros of Post Elementary School, Calamba, Laguna. Congratulations, quarter three, week two champ. Pakita nga natin yung gawa ni Clint, Tutor Ann. Ayun. All right, there it goes. All right, congratulations once again, Clint. Tutor Ann, sino pa ba yung champion learner natin dyan? We also have Ryan Matthew Cobar from Santo Tomas Elementary School, quarter three, week two champ. And here's his work. Ayon, galing-galing. Sino pa ba?
And of course, hindi rin pahuhuli, Tutor Ace, we have here Nikolai S. Mabitad from San Roque Central Elementary School. And this is the preview of Nikolai's work on how to brush his teeth, diba? And heto na. We also have here Aaron Richard Z. Elenon from Francisco Benitez Elementary School. And this is Aaron's work. So congratulations, everyone, for keeping up with our additional exercises. You all did a great job.
Tutor Ann, sabi ni Ma'am Merwin, basta Benitez, bida-bida. Ayon, as evidenced by the number of champion learners that we have almost every week. As a matter of fact, lahat ng every week, hindi lang almost, di ba? Every week talaga. Ayun, so congratulations po sa lahat-lahat. So right now, wag na natin patagalin to. Our topic for this afternoon, we are going to be learning about how to distinguish between general and specific statements. Ayun. And syempre, we are on our second week. Tutor Ann, can you give us a preview or a recap?
Yes,
ng
Tutor
ating
Ace, konting Yes, Tutor Ace, konting recap lang ng ating mga lessons na mula first week of quarter three, we had adverbs of manner, place, and time. And then for week two, courtesy of Sir Jess, Tutor Jess, in writing directions using signal words. At eto na nga, for week three, we have here to distinguish between general and specific statements.
And of course, for our reference module downloaded from the central office repository, and this one is prepared by Region 5, Bicol Region. Maraming salamat. A very comprehensive module at that. So eto yung susundan natin ngayong hapon. And what do we hope to achieve? Chirayan, what are our objectives ngayong hapon?
All right. So for this afternoon, here are our objectives. The first one is to identify the statements that address big ideas and supporting details. Second, distinguish the general and specific statement between the given pair of sentences. And lastly, is for you to read and analyze statements to answer the questions that will be given to you later on. At eto na nga, Tutor A, simulan natin by going back to their previous lesson kung if they could still be able to apply what they have learned from last week's lesson. That is, of course, not only writing directions, but also following directions. So I want everyone here to follow the following directions, do what they tell. So first here, tutor A's, they have to go to the comment section and type your complete name. So ihanda na ang inyong mga keyboards. At anong second direction dyan, tutor A's?
Yes, second direction reads, next, add the emoji that represents your mood today. All right, tignan nga natin. Ano kaya
Yes.
yung mood
I hope
ng ating mga
I hope
chat
tutor
room?
A's, they are all happy today, diba? It's the first day of March. It's very important on how you start your month. So I hope they're happy as well.
That is correct. And our third instruction reads, then type I am ready. Ayon. And our last and final instruction, Chiran, syempre, finally press enter, and that would mean that we would be seeing their comments at the comment section. Speaking of which, yes,
Eto na, tutor Ace, may nakikita na ako. We have here from Yana. Yana, eto, naka-smile. From Caleb as well, smiley din. Ready. From a Prince also, saying, very, very big yung smile ng emoji ni Mac Prince dito. Sino pa ba? Tutor
ito,
Ace.
si Mary Sofia Camacho. Mary Sofia Camacho, ito, ayun, pumunta sa taas. With smile emoji with all of the teeth showing, and I'm sure that she's very confident because you remember yung ating previous activity was all about syempre brushing their teeth, right? Sabi niya, I am ready as well. Ayun, congratulations, Clint Cedric Tabieros with smiley. I am ready. Ayun, sino pa ba? Clyde Mangiliman with I'm not really so sure how. Okay, this is a kiss with a heart, and then followed by a smile with all of the teeth being shown. Ayun, I am ready. Thank you, Clyde. Sino pa ba?
Ayan, eto nakikita ko kay Jason na I love this emoji, face full of hearts. So parang ano lang, loving lang ni Jason. So looking forward for a lot of loving moments this March, parang ganun lang. At saka makikita talaga natin, Tutor Ace, that they're all ready for our session this afternoon. Thank you so much everyone for doing our little activity, 'di ba? So ano kayang susunod, Tutor Ace?
Yes, eto na. Meron tayong, syempre, as nakagawa na natin to, we have an activity for you before we proceed with our discussion. Direction reads, read the following sentences. Distinguish the general and specific statements between each given pair of sentences. Type S for specific and G for general. Ayun, sige. Nakita natin kanina, ready na sila. So, tune yan. Number 1 at number 2 na tayo. Tignan natin yung mga sentences natin dyan.
All right, Tutor Ace, eto na. Here's our first pair of sentences. So again, all you have to do is just to type in S for specific and G for general. When you key in your answer, make sure to put your answers for numbers 1 and 2. So we have here number 1 statement, our body needs enough water. And for number 2, we have here, we need to drink 8 glasses of water daily to keep our body hydrated. So alin kaya dyan sa mga pangungusap ang nagtatalakay ng specific statement and then or general statement. Ayan. So kindly write the item number so that we would be able to determine which item o kung anong item ang inyong sinasagot.
All right, so Tutor Ann, we already have answers coming in sa ating comment section. We have McPrince saying that number one is general, that's G, and number two is S for specific. We also have here, who else? All right, Caleb, Timothy Pareja, also answering the same. All right, and sino ba ba? James Carlo Pinlat, number one G, number two S. Now, some of our champion learners answered S for number one. Ibig sabihin specific daw yung number one, which would mean that their number two would be general. So, medyo hati yung ating mga champion learners ngayong hapon. What is the correct answer, Tutor Ann?
All right, let's find out. For number one, it is a general statement, and for number two, that is a specific statement rather.
Ayun. So congratulations if you were able to get the correct answer. Now, if you didn't, syempre, tingnan natin, bakit yan naging general your first sentence at bakit naging specific yung second sentence. Let's proceed with our second pair of sentences. Sentence number three. There are simple chores that we can do, like washing the dishes, setting the table, and sweeping the floor. Number four. Helping with the household chores can make our parents happy. Okay. Sige, do we already have answers, Tutor Ann? Ang bilis nila.
Yes, for numbers 3 and 4, we have answers here from Eileen. Sabi niya, yung number 3 is specific and number 4 is general. For Precious, the same answer. Also with McPrince. And, eto si Paul. Sabi niya, that's for number 1 and 2 rather. Sorry. For Yana, the same. Specific for 3, general for number 4. For Ron Lactao, number 3, specific for general. But let's see, ano kaya ang tamang sagot for the second pair of sentences? Alin dito yung specific, alin dito yung general? Let's find out. Tutor.
Yes, number three. Number three is actually S for specific, and number four that is an example of a general statement. So that's a G for number four. All right. So can we proceed with our last pair of sentences, Tutor Ann?
Yeah, so this is the third pair of sentences we have here. For number 5, we have to buy groceries at the supermarket. And for number 6, mother made a grocery list, which includes sugar, milk, bread, eggs, cleaning materials, and toiletries. So alin kaya dito yung specific, alin dito yung general. So Tutor Ace?
Yes. Eto na. Sabi ni Clint, number 5 is G for general, and number 6 is S for specific. Jason Francisco also says the same. Yana Rain also answered the same. Eileen, 5G, 6S. Jacob, James, also answering the same. What is the correct answer, Tutor Ann? Is it, did they get the correct answer for numbers 5 and 6?
Let's find out. For number 5, this is a general statement, and for number 6, that's a specific statement. So, let us know. Tell us how well did you do with our activity. So, tingnan nga natin na Tutor Ace. Out of 6, ilan kaya yung score na nakuha ng ating mga tuties?
Alright, aantayin namin yan. Eto na, sabi ni Ron Lactao, 6/6. Perfect score. Jason Francisco, 6/6. Sino po ba? Zaira Juliano, 6/6. Caleb, Ron, Francesca, Jairomir, Carl Gian, Micah, Falcatan, or who else do we have here? Dennis, all got 6/6. Congratulations, a perfect score. Eto, madaling topic lang to. I'm sure with those 3 sentences or 3 pairs of sentences, may na-notice na yung champion learners natin when it comes to identifying general and specific statements.
Yes, Tutor Ace. Kaya ipagpatuloy natin ang ating activities this afternoon. This time naman, Tutor Ace, all they have to do is just to read and analyze the following sentences for each column. So, simulan mo na, Tutor Ace, for column A.
Yes, for column A, the Filipino people are very fond of festivals and celebrations.
And we have here the following sentences under column B. The Panagbenga Festival in Baguio City is celebrated in February. People from far and near visit the place to see the parade of floats that are decorated with fragrant and multicolored flowers. The Pampanga's Hot Air Balloon Festival is also a fun and colorful activity. It happens yearly between January and February at the Clark Freeport Zone. Now, all you have to do, kids, is to go over again with the sentences presented to you on screen kasi we will be presenting to you two questions after this. And well, you have to answer those questions basing on the sentences that you are seeing at the moment.
Ayun, may sagot na si Prince. Sabi niya, column A, general statement, column B, specific statement. Parang alam na ni Prince yung question natin for numbers 1 and 2.
Sige
Ito,
nga,
number 1
tingnan
question.
natin.
Mhm. In which column do you find the main or big idea? All right. And for number 2 question, Tutor Ann, in which column are the details, explanations, illustrations, and examples found? Ayun. Sige nga.
Tingnan natin kung tama. Tama ba kaya si Prince, 'di ba? So for number one here, the sentence that present a main or big idea is at the sentence under column A, 'di ba? And the other one that expresses details, explanations, illustrations, and examples can be found, of course, under column B. So tama ba naman si Prince, Tutor Ace?
Tamang-tama, 101%. Ayun. So, syempre, yung iba nating champion learners, we have Heavenly, Lawton, who else? Ria Janine Grospe, James Carlo Pinlap also answering the same. Syempre, ang gagaling ng mga learners natin yung hapon in identifying general and specific statements. What else do we have there, Tutor Ann? Do we have additional activities for them?
Actually, Tutor Ace,
Mhm.
if you could look at it at how they answer our activities, parang ang sisiw lang, 'di ba? Very easy lang ng ating lesson for our tuties. But let's dig a little bit deeper with the activities that we just had. Under column A, if you could still recall, the statement there says the Filipino people are very fond of festivals and celebrations. So this statement actually expresses a big idea, meaning it presents a topic that still needs additional or supporting information. So it covers a broad aspect or characteristic of the Filipinos that has to be explained more with details so that the reader can fully understand it. So when we speak of big ideas, it's kind of general, 'di ba? So kaya tinatawag natin siyang general statement. So too broad kumbaga ang concept niya. So parang kailangan pang dagdagan ng more information so that the reader could be able to understand it further.
That is correct. And champion learners, yung sa column B naman, if you can recall, for column B, these are statements that contain special features and characteristics, as well as supporting details to the general statement given above. So mas specific siya, uh, mas mai-explain, mas ma-fill inan yung kakulangan ng general statement, right? They provide explanations, illustrations, descriptions, and evidences by citing examples which prove that Filipino people love or enjoy festivals. Now, these are called specific statements.
Yes, tama ka diyan, Tutor Ace. At eto na nga, may dinagdag na explanation si Lotan. Sabi niya, general statement expresses the main point po.
Ayun.
Exactly. And specific
Tumpak.
statements adds up. They are called like specific details or supporting details to our main point, the general statement.
That is correct. Ang ganda. Ang galing ng foundation ng mga champion learners natin with regards to this topic. So huwag na natin patagalin to. Proceed na tayo with our learning task. Number 1, directions read, distinguish the specific statement in column B that supports or gives evidence to the general statement in column A. Choose only the letter of the correct answer. Ayun, Tutor Ann, if we could take a look at the comment section here, sabi ni Jaira Mir, specific statement refers to the exact description, which is actually correct. Tama yan. All right. So I believe that everyone is ready with learning test number 1. Tutor Ann, do the honors, please.
Yes, simulan na natin, Tutor Ace. We have here for number one under column A, computers can provide the information you need in just a few clicks. So we have the choices here under column B, A, B, and C. Alin dyan yung specific statement that would support our general statement here in our first item. Computers can provide the information you need in just a few clicks. So alin dyan? Is it A, B, or C? Meron na ba tayong mga sagot, Tutor Ace?
Checking the comment section right now. Yes, we do. Number one, sabi nila, the answer is letter B for that. So far, I can't find anyone else here who would like to contradict that answer. So I'd say that everyone agrees the correct answer is letter B. Tama nga ba, Tutor Ann?
Tingnan natin. The answer for number one is, of course, letter B. Visiting websites such as Time for Kids, National Geographic, the Kids page, and more make learning fun and exciting.
All right, so for sentence number two, wearing footwear allows us to walk on rough surfaces without getting hurt. Ayun. So identify yung specific statement that supports that general statement. Okay? Do we have answers, Tutor Ann?
Yes, Tutor Ace. For number two, eto na sabi ni Heavenly, Eileen, Joyce Ann, and Diana. They all answered A. The same also with the rest of our tuties here. Talagang alam nila for number two, letter A. Pero tama nga ba sila, Tutor Ace?
Number two, the correct answer is indeed letter A. Rubber shoes, which are designed to reduce the chance of slipping, are the best option for hiking and running activities. All right, number three, Tutor Ann.
Yes, for number three, we have your bags are used to carry things in a neat and orderly way. So, alin dito yung supporting detail for our statement here for number three. So, anong mga sagot nila, Tutor Ace? Kasi ang bibilis
Yes.
nila.
Alam mo, Tutor Ann, kanina pa nga, nung number one pa lang yung dinidiscuss natin, natapos na nila hanggang number three eh. Pero eto, yung answers nila for number three, sabi nila, supporting statements for the general statement in number three can be found in letter C. Tama nga ba? So far, yun yung consensus ng ating mga champion learners. Letter C daw.
And of course, Shooter Ace, tamang-tama sila, di ba? Number three, school backpacks can carry almost anything from books to lunch boxes. So I believe maraming nakakuha ng perfect score dito. So tell us your score in the comment section.
I would not be surprised, Tutor Ann, if they would be able to get a perfect score sa ating learning task number one. And I'm sure that they're more than ready to be facing our next learning task for this afternoon. So, sabi dito ni Lawton, let me start with Lawton, 3/3. Mayor Gonza, 3/3. Yana Ray, 3/3. Zaira, McPrince, Paul, everyone got a perfect score sa ating learning task number one. So congratulations once again. Proceed tayo, Tutor Ann, with learning task number two. Directions read and analyze the given statements. Answer the questions with yes or no. Ayun. What's statement number one?
Ito na, simulan na natin. For number one, fruits provide the nutrients you need to be healthy. The question is this a general statement? Is it a yes or a no for number one?
Mm-hmm. Tingnan nga natin. I think this one here is going to be a challenge because this would require them to really analyze the sentence. Identify whether it speaks generally or it speaks specifically. Or yung punto, specific nga ba? Or does it encompass an entire idea? Ayun. Sige nga.
Ayan, meron na tayong mga
Ayan.
sagot dito, Tutor Ace. Yes, at ang
Ay,
dami
yes.
nila, sabi nila, I guess, majority to, nagsasabi na
Mhm.
yes. So, let us reveal the correct answer for number one. Is this a general statement? The correct answer is yes, this is a
Ayun.
general statement.
Okay, congratulations everyone. And sentence number two. Mangoes are rich in vitamins A, E, and C. Also, they are high in fiber and contain folate, iron, and zinc. Is this a specific statement? What do you think, champion learners? Comment your answers sa ating comment section dyan. All right, and I believe we already have answers here. Okay, sige, may nagsasabing yes, may nagsasabing no. Cheater ad. Mhm. Tignan natin, parang marami, majority sa kanila nagsasabi na no, but nevertheless, meron pa rin akong nakikitang nagsasabing yes. Specific daw. Specific na ba?
Let's reveal the correct answer for number two is yes, this is a specific statement.
Specific statement. Bakit kaya chirayan? Uh, all right, so we have examples there, di ba? Uh, Napaka-specific. Pwedeng masabing, pag general, I would do it this way. Mangoes are rich in vitamins. Yun, that's
That's
general.
right.
Pero if I want to be more specific about it, mangoes are rich in vitamins A, E, and C. Tapos eto, hindi tumigil doon yung statement natin. Nag-proceed pa siya with additional details to that. Also, they are high in fiber and contain folate, iron, and zinc. Ayun. So we have examples. Mas inelaborate kumbaga. Ayun. Sige. But nevertheless, okay lang yan. Proceed tayo with number 3.
Yes, for number three, school buildings and facilities serve different purposes. The question is this a general statement? Is it a yes or a no for number three? So ano kaya ang tamang sagot dito? Analyze the statement well. General nga ba o specific? And we have answers here from
Yes.
Clint, Cedric Tabiero, sabi niya yes. Sabi ni Jacob, no. Sabi ni Paul, Andre, yes. Sabi ni Dennis, Lorene, yes din. Ayan, actually madaming yes. We also have
Mhm.
a few no's. Pero ano nga ba ang tamang sagot dito for number three?
Number 3, the correct answer there is yes, that is a general statement. Ayun. Now, laging tandaan, champion learners, if this was a specific statement, this sentence would actually be longer because the sentence itself would cite different examples or ito yung sinasabing different purposes. Hindi lang sasabihin different purposes, magiging mas specific siya. Ayun, magbibigay ng examples, kumbaga. All right? So, laging tandaan yan. And I saw a sad emoji from one of our channel learners earlier. That's perfectly fine. The reason why we're having this is we are learning, and as we go along, we make mistakes, and that, syempre, lagi namin sinasabing tutoran, okay lang yan. Tandaan lang kung saan nagkamali, and make sure to review yung discussion natin earlier, and then identify bakit kaya naging specific ito, bakit naging general ito. But nevertheless, can we check on their scores, tutoran?
Later, i-check natin ang kanilang
Ayun.
source. Meron pa tayong
Ako
number
na yung
4 tutor
nag-type.
A's. Yes.
Ayun, may number 4 at number 5 pa pala. All right. Sige. So number 4, the library is a place where we can study and borrow books. Ayun. Sige, number 4, is that a specific statement? What do you think?
Eto na nga, Tutor Ace, meron na tayong sagot for number 4. Sabi dito ni Ron Lactao, it's a yes. Sabi ni, pero binawi niya din, sabi niya no.
Mhm.
Sabi ni Jacob, yes. Sabi ni McPrince, yes, it's a specific statement. Actually, maraming nagsasabing yes. Yes silang lahat. So, Ron, ano nga ba? Was it a yes or a no? But anyway, Tutor Ace, let's reveal for number 4. Ano nga bang tamang sagot?
Yep. Number 4, the correct answer is yes. That is a specific statement. Ayun, kasi na-specify kung para sa ano yung place na yon. Para sa ano ba yung library. Okay, that is to study and to borrow books. Yan yon. Sige, number 5 tayo.
All right, for number 5, most ethnic groups in the Philippines choose to preserve their cultures. Is this a specific statement? Is that a yes or a no for number 5?
Okay,
Okay.
number 5. Sabi ni Caleb, no daw. Hindi daw specific statement yan. Tutor Ann. McPrince also says the same. Ron, Clint, sino pa ba? Okay, Jason also says no. What is the correct answer, Tutor Ann?
The correct answer for number 5 is a no because this is a general statement. So
Yun.
let's check out how well did you do with our activity. Tell us your scores in the comment section.
And while we're waiting for their scores, Tutor, and syempre, proceed na tayo with our assessment. Ito yung pinaka-exciting na part ng ating tutorial session. This is the real deal. Sige nga, tignan natin. Directions for our assessment reads, read the following sentences. Distinguish the general and specific statements between each given pair of sentences. Ayon. So proceed na tayo. We have uh, number 1 and 2, our first pair. Number 1, orchids are flowering plants with fragrant blooms that come in different colors. Well, number 2, Chiran, what is that?
For number two statement, Waling Waling, which is best known for its large and colorful petals, is considered as the queen of Philippine orchids. So alin dito yung
Mhm.
general statement at specific statement. So you really have to spell out your answers for numbers 1 and 2.
Mhm.
General ba? Specific. Ayan.
All right. And while we're waiting for their answers, Chiran, eto na yung scores nila. We have champion learners who were able to get a perfect score with Caleb, Jairomir, Dennis, May, Argonza. Who else do we have here? Yana Rain, congratulations. And we also have here scores 4/5, 3/5. Like I mentioned earlier, if you weren't able to get a perfect score, that's definitely that's perfectly fine. All right. So bawi tayo and then identify kung saan tayo nagkamali and then analyze bakit kaya nagkamali. All right. So answers for number 1 and 2. Do we have them?
Yes, we have
Mhm.
here Tutor Ace. We have from McPrince, number one, Dow General, number two, specific. The same answer also is coming from Clint, Yule, Dennis, uh, sino pa ba? Yana, Jason, General number one, number two, specific. Tama nga ba sila? Let's reveal. For number one, that is a general statement. Number two, that is a specific statement.
Ayun, so proceed tayo with number 3 and number 4. Parang tayo na naman. Napaslang na naman yung tayo. All right. Number 3 and 4, Chuduran.
All right, number three. About 70% of the Earth's surface is covered with water, while the remaining 30% is made up of mountains, valleys, and plains. How about number four, Tutor Ace?
Planets have their special characteristics and features that make them different from others. Ayun. And we already have answers, Chuduran. Sabi ni Jason. Number 3 is specific, and number 4 is general. Clint also answered the same. Lawton, specific and general. Yana Rain, specific and general. McPrince, number 3, specific. Number 4, general. What is the correct answer, Chuduran?
Here's the correct answer for number three. That is a specific statement, and number four, that's a general statement.
Ayun, ang galing-galing nila. And let us know your scores in the comments section. We would like to know. I believe, and I'm very confident that all of our champion learners this afternoon were able to get a perfect score sa ating assessment. And while we're waiting for the scores, Shooter M, konting recap muna tayo. We have learned that general statements contain big ideas which present topics that still need additional or supporting information. How about specific statements?
And specific statements contain special features and characteristics as well as supporting details to the general statement. And here ito na nga, Tutor Ace, ito na ang
Mhm.
kanilang mga scores for our assessment. We have here um, Caleb, who got the perfect score. Clint also, Yana, Ron, Carl, and Lawton. Actually, madami sila na nakakuha ng perfect score. Kaya, congratulations. You did a great job. To those who were not able to get a perfect score, it's okay because, well, you still got to learn a lot, hopefully, from us this afternoon. Diba? Your learning is what matters most sa ating tutorial session. So, congratulations and good job to everyone.
Yes, Cheater and I, we are proud of you. Of course, we are also thankful for your active participation. And at the same time, kitang-kita namin ang kagalingan ninyo when it comes to the topics that we've discussed, not only today, but for the past few weeks as well. All right, so with that being said, in behalf of the entire elementary English team, headed by none other than Dr. Rubilin Pastrano, maraming salamat sa inyong patuloy na pagsuporta. And Chiran, if they have feedback for us, what should they be doing?
Yes, feedbacks and comments, you can just click or go to the link on your screen, presented on your screen, and also you could scan the QR code there, and you could actually email us at edtech@deped.gov.ph. So that's it for us, ni Tutor Ace ngayong Martes na ito. Up next na po sina Tutor Emmy and Tutor Joni for English 5.
And once again, this is Tutor Ace.
And I'm Tutor Ann. Kita-kits tayong muli next Tuesday, 3 to 3:40 p.m.
Enjoy your week, everyone. Bye-bye.
Ang husay naman! Ang
Natapos
husay
mo
naman
ang iyong tutorial session kasama ang iyong mahusay na ETUlay tutor. May bago ka bang natutuhan? I-share na yan gamit ang hashtag #ETUlayLevelUp. Huwag aalis ha, dahil may susunod pang programa na pwede mo ring panoorin at salihan. Dahil naghihintay na ang iyong mga tutors. Happy learning dito sa ETUlay!